Acclaimed Home Warranty gives you peace of mind knowing that the major systems and appliances in your home are covered against unexpected breakage and costly repairs. So you can enjoy what you love doing because our coverage options and easy process take the hassle out of finding quality contractors. When your covered items break and you need service fast, Acclaimed Home Warranty is here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. For a free, no-hassle quote, go online to acclaimedhw.com.
Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate.
So Doug, this is an amazing backyard. So when you guys sit down and kind of come up with something like this, do you do individual pieces or all part of a big plan, or what do you do?
We initially meet with the homeowner, Marty. He had an idea in his head of what he wanted for this backyard space. So he invited myself, Envision Land Design, and innovative companies to come out. And we sat around his kitchen table and basically started with a clean slate. He started asking what we could do and things he wanted. We'd draw them in, and after about an hour and a half, we had a general design here, and the architect was able to take that back and totally design this yard as you see it now.
Yeah, it's spectacular. Okay, so how long does it normally take in the design phase of something like this? Once the architect goes to work on it, what's that take?
Depending on how busy we are, about a month.
Oh, really?
At least a month. Yeah.
That's not. And so, how long does it take to actually finish and build this out? How long does that take?
This job was 9 to 10 months, but it was over the winter time, so
yeah,
there were some no-build days.
Yeah, for sure. And so it looks really mature. How long has this thing been done now?
2 months now.
Really? And so right in the middle of summer, they're all ready to enjoy it and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so tell me about all the special things he added into this one.
Well, Marty started with just a pool and some landscaping features, and as he kept looking at the design, he'd ask if we could add something else, such as a slide, diving board. Can we make the pool deep? Can we put a fire pit in, a pizza oven, hot tub? You know, he just went down the list of what he wanted, and the architect was just drawing them in as quick as he could. And interesting feature on this pool is we were even in the build of the pool, and Marty decided he wanted a splash pad. So we were able to incorporate that into the design and the pool plumbing and everything at that point.
Yeah, and it turned out absolutely amazing. And this is truly a pool that they're going to enjoy for years to come.
Yes, they will. He and his grandkids.
Zippy Shell of Utah has a new and innovative solution for your storage needs. We offer convenient, secure storage that is less work for you. We bring a storage container to your house for you to load. Once it's loaded, we'll pick it up and store it at our climate-controlled warehouse. When you're ready, we return the container to your house to unload. Right now, we are offering a storage special for only $99 a month. Please call us with any of your storage needs.
So Julie, one of the problems I've been running into is these buyers are going into this computer underwriting and they're getting rejected, and then they feel like they can't get a deal done. What do you guys do in that situation?
Well, in that situation, we go one step further and we have a manual underwrite. We don't just use the industry standard for an automated underwriter. We give it to one of our individuals and they can dig deep into that file, and we're giving more options for more buyers, getting more people qualified to buy homes.
That's great, because the computer kind of looks at it black and white, but when you actually put it in front of an actual processor, they can look at, oh, I can see why that makes sense, right?
Yes, and our underwriters, some lenders will have a hard stop. For example, if your credit score is only 620, it might eliminate you from the buying pool, but not in our case. We can go in and go beyond that. We don't have a hard stop just at a 620 credit score. So it does open up the market for a lot more buyers. In fact, people that have been denied other places, we're able to take care of.
That's awesome. And then the other thing I notice is when sometimes these lenders are trying to sell it to somebody else, so they do underwriting for themselves, and then when they're going to sell it to somebody else, they have their own underwriting, and then sometimes it'll mess the whole deal up.
And it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
The other thing that's frustrating is people don't know that they don't like that their loan is being sold off over and over again. We retain servicing on that. When we originate the loan, most of our loans are going to be New Penn Financial is who you're going to be paying for the life of your loan.
Which is nice. So they get the added benefit. They don't have to go through that double underwriting, and then they know exactly who they're going to be paying long term.
You bet, and we love that.
So Julie, for this one, we're going to be heading on down to Cedar Hills. Now, Cedar Hills is an interesting location because it's right in north part of Utah County. A lot of people don't know about it because it's actually up against the mountains. You know, they think of Highland, they think of Alpine, they think of American Fork, you know, but when you get into Cedar Hills, this is right against the mountains, got great views, and there's a lot of job opportunities. This place is growing, but this is kind of one of the hidden gems in Utah County a lot of people don't talk about, which is Cedar Hills.
Yeah, I am not that familiar with the area, and as we've explored it a little bit, it's a wonderful place to live.
Yeah, it's really nice, a little higher elevation in Utah County, and you can get some really good deals there, okay? In this, we always like to look at, houses, beautiful houses, of course, in areas where there's a lot of appreciation, a lot of good things going on. We always like value, right?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, and so we always look at price per square foot. A good way, whenever you're looking at a house, and if you want to ever talk about value, we used to, when I first got into real estate, I didn't realize this, but you can look at price per square foot. And that's a way to work it kind of backwards, okay? And so this one is at $94 a square foot, and it's 100% finished in the basement, and it's in a cul-de-sac in a really nice neighborhood. As you can see, we're going through the house. It's really well put together.
Oh, the finishes are fabulous in this house, and to have it 100% done and still very accessible to where the working locations are. This is a great house.
So this is what you start getting into value. Cul-de-sacs are always super desirable. As you can see, they didn't spare any expenses. They built it out. And so this one at $575,000 at $94 a square foot, you're looking at just over 6,000 square feet. It already has 7 bedrooms, 4 full and one half baths. And it's on 0.2 acres, really nice 3-car garage, which you got to have at that much house, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And so 90% finished in the basement. You're not going to suffer for rooms in this house, because even above the garage, that's what they called a frog. Okay, and this was kind of a big thing. It's a finished space above the garage or something. Yeah, that's what it was. And so as you can see, it's a rambler, but then it's got a bonus space where you go right above the garage, and then they finished out the space, so you've got this kind of second living area. It lays out because on the main floor you've got the master bedroom and another bedroom, but then you go upstairs and you can put a couple more bedrooms up there.
Well, and so many people are looking for a main floor master right now. That seems to be a really hot item right now, that people are really looking for that. Look at how the finishes in the bathroom. The shower goes right up much higher than normal.
Yeah.
And I love that when you have a shower that's really complete.
Yeah, and so down in the basement you got a second kitchen at $94. Kitchen is one of the most expensive things you can put in a house, and this one's got two of them at $94 a square foot.
And you can walk right out.
Yeah, it's got a lot of light in the basement, as you can see, and the back of the house faces off west. Now look at this. This is a suspended garage. So underneath the garage is where the home theater is.
Oh.
That upgrade on a house, that's a $30,000 minimum to do a suspended garage, so you can add in that space underneath the garage, which is perfect for home theaters because you can make it really loud out there and you can't hear it through the rest of the house.
Yeah, that's right. We've done that plenty of times.
I know, right? And so taking a look at the backyard, nice deck off the back. It looks out west over the kind of Utah lake and all that kind of stuff. And that's great value right there.
It sure is.
Jay Deere here with Real Estate Essentials. Have you ever been driving through a neighborhood and just died to know how much those houses cost? Well, just download Real Estate Essentials' new free app. It uses your phone's GPS to track your location, and then it uses a multiple listing service to give you all the details. All you need to do is text RE-UTAH to 32323, and be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30, only on ABC4, good for Utah.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There are a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
Really take a look at this. You know, one thing to point out is look at those kind of eyebrow windows. Do you notice how they, on the right hand side and the very top, and how that kind of ties in the character of the front of the house?
It definitely gives it an interesting look to the home, that it has been pulled together well. Great architecture.
I know, they really put it together. Professional landscaping on this outside in the backyard, and this one really set off. And then of course you walk into the inside, and there you go. So I had some buyers in here it was last night now, and the lady said, husband, I won't say his name, but he said, if you ever wonder what my dream kitchen is, this is it.
Yeah. Well, look at those appliances besides everything else. The counters, the openness that you're not alone in the kitchen, the beautiful floors. Yep, that's a dream come true for sure.
It is, and kind of funny when I walked into this, I was going, I can see myself living here. You know what I mean? I mean, it's one of those houses.
Yeah.
When you walk in, it really sets you back. It's just absolutely stunning. They're decorating and the way they pulled it together, and they didn't spare any expense, you know? It wasn't one of those ones where they're trying to save money somewhere, or we're going to try and get by. I just want to say, you know what? We need some wainscoting in this room. We need some nice cabinets all built in, whatever we need.
You know, it's kind of a mixture of high-end and comfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely comfortable. Everything, the finishes are beautiful. The decor is very complimentary.
Yeah.
So yeah, a difference of high-end and comfortable together.
And so they were asking me about Riverton too, but people don't know. Riverton is kind of one of the later areas of Salt Lake Valley to be developed out. You know, because it kind of went from downtown, and then everything kind of grew out of there as the whole valley developed. And Riverton, along with Harriman, is kind of one of those ones that they were a little south and they were a little west. But now, within the last couple months or so, they figured out that they finished out that Bangor Highway.
Right.
And so from this house, so if you left this house and you wanted to get to I-15, there is only. Well, you make a left at the light and then you head down. There's not another light until you get to I-15. And so you drive all the way out. So I timed it from this house to get to I-15. It took me 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
So it's not really remote.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I mean, and Riverton is one of those, and there's some great areas. I mean, this place is developed really well. And when you get off the freeway and you come in, and that was, when I was talking, that was during rush hour traffic.
Oh, really?
And so we're not talking like it's just sometimes in the day or in the middle of the night where we're rushing down there. It's really close, and it's just a great area right down the street. There's the elementary school is right down the street, and there's another park off to the left, and it's part of a big, huge community of all very similar homes, very well done. And so this is a unique home. It's a great location, developing really quickly. And another nice thing about this one is the sellers are building another house and figuring that when they build that new house, a lot of these furnishings fit this house and do really well. They may not need them in the next house, so there's an opportunity if somebody wanted to buy the furnishings that look so great in this house, they could buy those furnishings.
Yeah, that would be a great idea to do. No mistake in that.
Think of the benefit. You don't have to go to Archie Willie. You don't have to go anywhere. You just all figured in.
Well,
Another thing, it's got a 4-car garage, which is super.
That's fabulous.
Oh man! And now it's a good look because we look down. Look at the landscaping.
Wow.
The backyard on this one is absolutely stunning. It's hard to get the
Let's
angle of
see.
that. Yeah, it's hard to get the.
Look at the
there
wonderful
you go.
patio. Look at that.
Beautiful.
It's just a lot of home and still a rural feel, but quick to work, quick to take care of things.
What's financing look like on this?
They'd probably have to look at possibly jumbo financing on this. And jumbo used to be kind of a scary word. It meant a lot higher interest rates and more difficult to get financing. It's not so difficult now. It just means you're able to take care of and do more for all of your particular income situations and purchasing a home like this.